It tells you to factor completely, and then you should kind of recognize what's going on. You have a flow chart to help you. So question number 2 here. Let's count the number of terms. Ready, set, go.
1, 2, 3.
So am I going to do factoring by grouping? No. And the first thing you should always do is, let's look for the GCF. 3 times x times x times x. And some of you guys are more efficient at this, but for those who are kind of still trying to get it, just write them all out. Now look, pay attention. It has to be from all of these. What is one factor? 3. Each one of these has to have 1, 3. Look, 1, 3. What else? X squared is someone said, because there's 2 x's. X times x. X times x. X times x. You see that? Alright, what did we not circle in red? X squared plus x minus 2. And I write the equal sign on the left side to show that this expression is equivalent to this expression, which is equivalent to that. Alright, so you should be thinking to yourself, well, this is the GCF. Can I factor this again? Count with me. Ready, set, go.
1, 2.
So this is a trinomial. The next thing you should be checking. What's half of 2? 1. I like to highlight this one in parentheses to let you know that now inside the parentheses I can do my x box. Class, what's a times c? A, B, C. That's a 1, so -2. What's your b value? 2 numbers that multiply be -2, but add to be 1.
2 and -1.
If you've been paying attention for the x box method, when a is equal to 1, all you have to do is just the x. If you don't understand it, just keep doing both x in the box. So my answer is a +2 and a -1. So bring that down, don't forget the GCF. 3x squared, x plus 2, x minus 1. And that's my answer. Remember, we actually did a unit back in August when my baby Eloise came. And so a common mistake back on that test was a lot of students would forget the GCF. They would do kind of like all that work and then they would just write this. That would be incorrect. Some students ask, do I have to do all of this work? I will highlight everything in orange you do not need. All of that is not considered work. If you just had this and this, I'm happy. The reason why is some of you guys can actually do that in your heads, which is great. Questions on number 2? Question number 3? Okay. It's, which function family is that? Power of 2. What is it? Linear, quadratic, exponential? Look, in the quadratic family in standard form, you have an x squared, you have an x value, you don't have a constant. Well, if you're missing the b value, definitely add that placeholder, which is like today's lesson. But here, I realized, let's count the terms. Ready, set, go. Okay, regardless that has 2 terms, you're still thinking, can I do x box? Well, before you even get there, the very, very first thing you should always do is GCF. Notice here I did not write 8 times 1 because I can look over here and it tells me what to write. Class, what's our GCF? They both have a 2 and an x. That is my GCF. What's left, class? I can't factor that anymore because it's not the power of 2. So I just stopped there. That's it. This problem was just the greatest common factor problem. And for your finals, not on this next test, but on your finals, then I could do something like, can you graph this? Remember, just set it equal to 0, those are your x-intercepts, and you graph it based off your indicator.